Time now for At the Market from Neiman's Family Market in St. Clair. At the Market is brought to you by CTV Community Television for Marine City in St. Clair, St. John Providence Hospital, and Bill McDonald Ford. Now let's join our host for this week's At the Market. Welcome to another edition of At the Market. My name is Paul Dingeman. I am your host today, and we are lucky we have got the chef from the Voyageur. Nice to see you. Welcome.
Nice to see you. Welcome.
Nice to see you. What have you got planned for us today?
We're gonna make pecan pesto salmon.
Ooh, pecan pesto salmon.
Yes, sir.
And it's a meal that I love anyways.
We're running as a dinner special probably once a month down at the Voyageur. Yep, we change them up every now and again.
How long you been at the Voyageur?
This will be going on 6 years.
6 years?
Yep.
It's a great place. It's a wonderful landmark, and you cannot beat the view. There's not a bad view from any seat in the house.
I love it there. Our big events are, they're wonderful. Boat races.
Yeah.
We have a great time.
Yeah. Everybody works hard and works as a team.
Everybody works hard. Yep. We're going nonstop all weekend.
It's great.
Yep.
Well, let's get started. You've got some beautiful salmon here. We're going to put that in first.
We're going to turn it on.
Turn some heat on.
Medium. Then we're going to...
The key is not to cook it too hard. And you turned it upside down there. Why'd you do that?
You want the skin side up. That way it cooks up into the salmon.
Okay.
This is pretty much still sealed off even though the skin isn't on it.
Okay, so if I'm at home cooking on the grill, turn it down first.
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna let that sear off for a little bit here, and we have some fresh stuff. We have oregano, parsley, capers, almond or pecans, fresh garlic, oregano.
And you put all of that on it.
All of that is gonna get mixed together into a pesto sauce.
Okay.
And once our salmon is done, we're gonna top it with a fresh sauce.
Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, well, let's continue. And you've got some asparagus here too.
Yep, we're gonna saute that off with some tomatoes and salt and pepper.
Okay. And
the salmon's gonna go on top of that.
Okay. I can smell it already.
Yep, it's going.
The heat's starting finally. But the Voyageurs, the bowling alley, they are always busy, and they have this time of year. The fall leagues, our registration is probably coming up.
Yes, I think it's another month from now. We have our fall league starting, and that's Monday through Thursday, and then Sunday league.
And the restaurant up there is the grill up there is busy all the time too.
Yes.
They got a limited menu, but they cooked right there, and it's good stuff.
Yep, we have daily specials and limited menu. It's a great atmosphere up there.
The lots of TVs.
Yeah, you can catch any game, any sport you want, live right there. Have a drink and eat some good food.
That's right.
And then during the weekdays, we have regular lunch specials. So on top of the regular menu, we have lunch specials.
In the Voyageur.
Down in the fine dining.
Right.
And then on the weekends, Friday and Saturday, we also carry 2 different dinner specials. And we're carrying, during the summer, we've been doing a berry shrimp salad. It is so phenomenal.
Berry shrimp, okay. Yeah. So strawberries and...
As strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, onions, cucumber, and feta. Topped with 2 skewered shrimp. And it probably will end up on our menu. It's sold that good.
Okay, is your heat working there?
I don't know, I'm not sure.
A little slow?
We're getting there.
We're getting there?
Yep, she's heating up.
Okay.
We'll crank her up a little bit here.
This is electric. Do you cook with electric or gas?
Gas.
Gas, yeah.
Yep. Gas is instant heat.
Right. Whereas this takes a little bit longer, but this has been a good practical table for us to use with we have a mirror up on top that allows us to see all what you're doing when you're performing the magic.
Right.
What do you have a specialty you really like to cook besides what you're doing here today?
We do all kinds of seafood specials.
How about you, though? What do you like?
My favorite is salmon.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
There are so many different ways you can cook salmon. and everybody loves it. Yeah.
That's right.
It's a
There
good,
we go. Now she's
It's
starting.
a good smooth fish.
So how long are we going to put the salmon on? How long is it going to take?
It'll take about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Most people like salmon at medium.
Okay.
Once we're ready to flip it, we're going to add in the...
How do you tell the difference between medium and rare and well on a salmon?
The salmon will get tougher or the more well it gets, it'll get tougher.
And how do I tell it's tougher? By touching it?
Yep, you just give it a little poke, and if it's getting harder, it's cooking more.
Okay. All right.
And a lot of times you can see on the sides, you can see that it's
starting to get a
starting
little
to
gray.
cook. Yep.
Get a little,
It'll
the
cook
color's
halfway
trying
up.
to change a little bit. Well, while that's cooking up, why don't we take a short pause and have a commercial, then we'll be right back.
To get great care for your everyday life, you need more than an everyday doctor. You need one that listens, and that's just what Ascension doctors at St. John Providence and Crittenden do. Listening to you helps us see your whole picture. More conversation, more back and forth, more questions and answers. That's what helps us understand all aspects of you and your life. Find a doctor who is right for you at stjohnprovidence.org/doctor or crittenden.com.
Max, that's Henry Ford Community College, established in 1938 and offering over 100 associate degrees. Look, Max, Greenfield Village, I went there when I was a kid. Great education. What foresight? What other manufacturer can take credit for that? Aren't you proud to be a Ford dealer, Max?
AZ Plan customers lease a 2017 Ford Escape SE, only $149 per month, with $1,619 cash due at signing.
Well, the salmon is coming along good. You added a little
Olive oil.
To it,
Yep.
and but you put it underneath. You didn't necessarily put it on top.
We put it underneath, that way it can heat up around the edges, and that's going to sear off the bottom side.
Okay, keep the flavors in.
Yep.
Okay.
Now we're going to flip it.
All right.
And
Ooh, look
it
at
has
that
a nice
beautiful
sear
color.
to it.
Oh, that is a nice sear.
And now that we flipped it, we can go ahead and add some of our asparagus.
Oh, you're going to add the asparagus right in the same pan
Right in
there.
the same pan.
Okay.
And some fresh tomatoes.
Well, that's different. Okay. Wow.
And then we're going to add a little bit of pepper
All right.
and
Good
salt.
pepper, ground pepper, a little
Yep.
salt, diamond crystal salt.
Then, very true,
Better be.
local companies. And now we can make our pesto.
Okay.
We're going to grab the olive oil, and we're going to add a little bit of olive oil in.
Let's put it up, start up in the middle here. There we
Okay.
go.
And we're going to add a little bit of fresh oregano.
That's
Sorry,
oregano.
this is basil.
Basil, okay. But you're putting a lot of it in there.
Yep.
You're covering the whole bottom.
We're going to make a nice hearty meal here. Parsley.
Okay. Parsley, and that was about the same amount.
Yep.
And
This is pretty much with your seasonings, you're going to do equal parts.
Okay.
Then this is the fresh oregano.
Okay.
I'm going to go a little bit more on
Wow.
that. And then we're going to add in some garlic. And everybody loves a little bit of garlic, so we'll add
Yes.
a little bit into the pan.
Nice flavor to it.
And then we're going to take our capers.
Beautiful.
And the fresh pecans.
This is really going to be packed with flavor and fun.
Oh, yes. And then we have a fresh lemon. We're going to give it a good lemon squeeze.
Wow. Put a lot of lemon juice in there. You put the whole lemon in or just half?
Nope, just half of the lemon.
Half of a lemon.
Yep.
You
And
can drop it at the bottom there.
set this over here.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. And we're going to give it a good stir. And you'll be able to really smell that lemon and the
So now,
capers.
when the fish is done, you're going to put this on top of the fish.
Right before the fish is done, we're going to want to
in
heat
the
it
pan.
up in the pan. We're going to heat it up. That way it brings out the flavors.
Okay. Now, is that enough for
That's probably enough
one
for
piece of fish or a couple fish?
a couple fish. That's probably enough for 2 or 3.
Okay. That
just gonna-
fish looks marvelous. And the asparagus and the tomatoes, you just use the steam from the the fish cooking?
From the fish and the tomatoes.
And the tomatoes? Wow. That looks great.
We'll let that go for a little bit more here, and then we'll add our...
So now your fish, it's been on equally since you flipped it, about the same length of time, so it looks gorgeous.
Yeah, and we're getting to about the medium rare. You can see on the side of the fish.
Oh yeah, right.
Right
There's
in
the red
here.
spot there, yeah.
That's still a little bit rare.
Okay.
So we'll let it go a little bit, and our asparagus is still a little tough.
Okay.
We probably got about 2-3 minutes.
Wow, what a deal, what a meal.
But you can smell everything coming out.
Oh yeah, it's marvelous. So these are just things you can get at the grocery store here at Neiman's or any other location. The fresh fish, so there's salmon all over the place now.
Oh yeah, there's salmon. Neiman's carries salmon, any supermarket.
Now, do you have any issues with frozen salmon as opposed to fresh salmon?
We always go with fresh.
Okay.
Atlantic, fresh
But
Atlantic.
at home, does it make any difference by thought?
Not really.
Okay.
A lot of it comes straight to the dock, and they flash freeze it.
Right.
Where if you get it in the supermarket, it'll take a couple days to get to the supermarket, but it stays fresh the whole time.
Okay.
So either way, you're getting a fresh piece of meat.
And that story about if it smells like fish, it's bad, is that necessarily true, or
Salmon's a little bit different.
is it
Yep. If it has
a fishy taste?
a fishy, foul taste to it,
Don't you?
or smell,
Don't eat it.
let it go.
Okay. Well, that's good advice. That's good advice.
Yeah, we're getting there.
I think the crew's getting hungry over there.
Yep. And now we're almost there. So we're gonna add some of our basil.
Oh, okay. There you go.
And you're gonna want to get some juice from the bottom.
There's the juice.
There we go.
Look at that.
We're just gonna add a little bit on there. Let that steam just for a little bit.
Okay.
I'd say about a minute, we're ready to go.
Okay.
And we'll get our plate here. I'll just bring this right over here. And we're gonna take our asparagus and line the plate.
All in one pan. That's
all
wonderful.
in one pan. You get all the flavors in one.
And you're going to put the salmon
We're
right on
gonna
top of
put
that,
the
aren't you?
salmon right. Oh,
Oop,
broke right
that
open.
happens.
I'll get that in there. Let's shut the heat off.
Oh my God, look at that. Look at that.
And there we go.
Let's put her right up here in the middle. Right about there.
That is
Now, doesn't that look... Okay, so
pecan
now
pesto
what?
salmon.
Pecan encrusted
Pecan pesto salmon.
pesto salmon.
Yep.
Not encrusted. Well, that looks wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I got to get a fork
We
out.
had it on special last week, and we probably sold, Friday night we sold about 30 of them.
Oh my
So that's
God.
a pretty good turnout for a one-night special.
We got spoons here. I'll have to find some.
I forgot to bring the forks.
Oh, we got some forks here.
There we go.
Here's some forks. No problem. Okay, I'm going to do like...
And if you like a little bit
like
more well, you
Mr.,
can eat it over on this side. Or
Yeah, like Mr. Neiman does here when he's here. I'm a salmon guy, so let's dive in here. Whoops, breaking the... I don't want to take the whole plate. Mmm. Wonderful, wonderful flavor. Okay.
And a lot of this stuff is stuff you can grow right at home also.
Yeah, a lot of people do this in the backyard.
Yep.
I know my wife does some of these, and she runs out just before dinner and grabs it off the backyard, puts it on the steak or the fish or whatever.
Right. Nothing's better than fresh.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, the Voyageur restaurant is where you can get this and many other specials. Chef, you did a wonderful
Thank you.
job. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Mike Laporte has been an institution in this town for a long, long time, and he has a fine restaurant, the Voyageur, the bowling alley, St. Clair Lanes. If you got a party coming up or a wedding reception or anything, shower, that kind of thing, they got a facility for you there too. So make sure you get to the Voyageur. That's about it for this edition of At the Market. Next week we've got Murphy Inn, and Mitch Cuffa will be here, and that'll wrap up this 8th season of At the Market. Right now we're going to say goodbye, and the crew's going to come up and dive into this wonderful meal from the Voyageur. Till next time, I'm Paul Dingeman. Thanks very much for tuning in. You've been watching At the Market from Neiman's Family Market in St. Clair. At the Market is brought to you by St. John Providence Hospital, Bill McDonald Ford, and CTV Community Television for Marine City and St. Clair. Join us again soon for another At the Market.